Hey everyone, I'm making this video to spread Sikh awareness. I'm here to talk about who a Sikh really is, what the Sikh way of life is, and how this Sikh way of life can be applied to anyone. So what is a Sikh? The literal meaning of the word Sikh, S-I-K-H, means to learn. So one is always learning on a path of Sikhism. Thus, a Sikh can be called a disciple of God. A quick Sikh history. Sikhism was introduced by our first Sikh Guru, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, around 1500s back in India. We had a total of 10 gurus. It was then decided by our 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, to compile all the Sikh teachings to one holy scripture called the Guru Granth Sahib. Now here's the interesting part. Out of our 10 gurus, only 6 are a part of the Guru Granth Sahib. There are 29 other saints from different religions and different beliefs in the Guru Granth Sahib. That's why this is something that can be followed by anyone. I want to touch up on a physical appearance of a Sikh, which is the uncut hair and a turban. A face like this can be identified in millions. Why do I want to be identified in millions? So anyone can come up to me and ask for help. You might question, anyone can grow a beard and wear a turban. How can we call this person a Sikh? That's exactly why a true Sikh is actually identified by his morals. So what does a Sikh believe in? A Sikh believes in one God. One God means God is one, which means that there is God in everyone. Even the people you might not like. You might question, how is this possible? How is a selfish person, how does a person like that have God in him? They do, unfortunately, they simply haven't recognized the God within them. So how does one recognize the God within them? And the answer to that is to be like God. Okay, might be a little too much for you to take in, but how does one become like God? I am not talking about unlimited power or infinite greatness. I'm talking about his virtues. And to learn about these virtues, you follow the Sikh way of life. So here we go. What is the Sikh way of life? Japji Sahib is the first prayer that comes into the Guru Granth Sahib. It teaches us the 5 stages to reach that spiritual wisdom. Stage 1 is Dharamkhand, which means discipline. Stage 2 is Gyankhand, which is knowledge. Stage 3 is Shramkhand, which is hard work. Stage 4 is Karamkhand, which is blessing. Stage 5 is Sachkhand, which is truth. Okay, stage 1, Dharamkhand, which means discipline. Discipline here means staying protected from the 5 distractions. Kam, lust, krodh, anger, ahankar, ego, lobh, greed, and moh, attachment. Just real quick on how I try to keep these in check for myself. Kam, which is lust, stop objectifying other people. 2 and 3, I personally believe go hand in hand, which is krodh and ahankar, anger and ego. One only gets angry when his or her ego is hurt. There are 2 things that can be done to control this. 1, talk less and listen more. 2, give the other person the benefit of doubt. This will also help you not hate the other person. Next is lobh, which is greed. Always try to give more. Also, try to eat according to your health, not because of greed. Finally, it's moh, which is attachments. Surely it means being attached to physical things, but the deeper meaning is being attached to people. Stage 2 is Gyankhand, which is knowledge. Once stage 1 is achieved, the mind becomes more settled and clear. For a Sikh, now he can absorb more knowledge and wisdom offered by the Guru Granth Sahib. But in general, for anyone, now because the mind is clear, life becomes amazing. And the main reason for that is because now there is selflessness. So the people surrounding you also get affected by it. You feel like you're always surrounded by positive energy. Stage 3, Shramkhand, which means hard work. Life changes as one gets older. It becomes more challenging. Sometimes it becomes so difficult that one tries to take the easy path of uncertainty, guilt, or just plain disappointment and sadness. Thus, this stage is all about hard work to stay on the right path, no matter how rough the road gets. Stage 4, Garamkar, which is blessing. This is less of a stage and more of a result from the first 3 stages. As you start to adopt even the slightest bit of the first 3 stages, even if it's just stage 1, you actually start to feel different. You feel happier, more satisfied with whatever you have or whatever you have become. Last stage, Sachkhand, which means truth. This is the final destination, the stage of realization. This is where the mind becomes stronger than the body. Guru Arjan Dev Ji, he was our 5th Sikh Guru, who was martyred on a hot stove pan while simultaneously hot sand was poured on him. He didn't budge because he was connected to God. I personally don't believe he had any super strength to do such a thing, but I do believe that his mind was so strong that he could simply ignore the pain. Just think about it, when a child gets hurt, the parents try to distract him so he doesn't think about the pain. So this concludes my video. A true Sikh can be identified by his morals. A person who is on this path can be called a Sikh. This is a path of selflessness and a path to do better for everyone. A path that can be followed by anyone. Thanks a lot for watching.